I don't often like to cover stories that a bunch of people have already covered due to the simple fact that they have a lot of coverage. However, I feel that I need to weigh my own opinion in on this story. So apparently, GameStop's next move to make its gaming store more viable and more modernized, rather, is to work with companies and make pre-ordering games for their GameStops accessible to exclusive content only for their GameStops. This is how this is going to work. GameStop approaches a company like Bungie and says, hey, for Destiny, we want you to develop an exclusive portion of this part of the game that you can only access if you pre-order it from GameStop. This is an atrocious idea. It is a great business idea and a terrible gaming idea. This is how I see this. Okay? So basically, you're locking content on your video game so that people will come to your place so that they can play that content. Most of the time, the odds are it's just going to be a weapon skin or some kind of small ability and things like that in games that we've seen in the past. For example, the Halo 4 skin packs, where Best Buy and GameStop and other places had different skins that you could get. Amazon. So that's not a big deal because, it's just skins and armor. But if you wanted all the armors, you would have to pre-order from all of those places. There's no other way of doing it. So this is what's going to happen with this. GameStop's going to basically be bribing companies to make extra content. And while in itself that isn't a bad idea because everybody likes extra content, the fact of the matter is, why in the hell should you have to buy your game from GameStop to get the full game? And that's the problem I have with this situation. Depending on how much money GameStop throws at them, this is sort of also a backdoor to being able to bribe the company into doing whatever GameStop wants it to do. Let's say GameStop has a little bit of beef with Best Buy or Walmart. They throw $20 million to make an extra bit of content for their game. Okay, so let's say Halo 5's coming out, and GameStop is having troubles with the Best Buy competitor that's right next to it, which is a very viable scenario because that's how it is where I live, close to me. So if they threw $40 million and said, would you guys mind conveniently shipping a little bit late to Best Buy or this or that? And you might be saying, Proto, this is industrial espionage. And I would agree 100%, but it's still a possibility. It's still a possibility. It's still a possibility to give the companies that develop these games more money to leave portions out of other game providers. This is basically robbery. This is basically holding the consumer hostage and saying, if you want all of this stuff, you have to come through our organization. Because in itself, GameStop is not adding to the game. GameStop is taking away from the game. In fact, they are paying money to remove things from the game so that you have to go through them to get those things. They are not adding it, because if they were adding it, then it would be available post-production. As in, if they were to put a keychain with the game that they're selling. Okay, so you buy Super Mario World, you get a free keychain. Awesome, right? But let's say you bought Super Mario World from Walmart, you had no idea GameStop was doing this, and then your friend tells you that there's a whole nother world that he's playing, but you can't access because you didn't buy your version from GameStop and you didn't pre-order it. Let's say you're overseas for whatever reason. Now, GameStop does not hold pre-orders. They won't do it. I have asked in the past, and they won't do it. So let's say a new game's coming out, and you're overseas, or you're in the military, you're in the field, or you're working and you're busy. Okay, if you don't get there within 2 or 3 days of your pre-order, they will remove it and give you a refund. So you'll never be able to play that section of the game. You'll never be able to get that item. You'll never be able to 100% complete the game. How does that make you feel as a gamer? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is going to breathe life into the franchise that just decided to open up more used mobile carrier stores? Yeah, good idea, GameStop. So now you're locking content abroad on the games in an effort to get people to come to your place. I'm facepalming so hard. I will buy my games off of eBay. I will literally, if I had nothing to do and I had lots of money, I would stand outside of GameStop, watch people come in, and tell them I will offer them $10 more for everything that they trade in versus GameStop, just to prevent GameStop from getting business. This is how much I loathe this company. They never do anything consumer friendly. This is not consumer friendly. This is denying the consumer the full game, just so that the consumer will go and purchase from them. This is not even competition. This is terrible. This is terrible. And never in my life did I think I would live in an age where this would be a thing. And I thought Sega versus Nintendo was a war. This, my God. What's going to happen next? I swear to God, what is going to happen next? Are we just going to have games that aren't allowed to be sold in Walmart or Best Buy, and you're just going to have to go to GameStop to get that specific version of the game? When Destiny comes out, will it only be available on PS4 through GameStop and nowhere else? Come on. Come on, man. So I'm Protomario and I'm signing out. Please leave your comments in the section below. Please let me know. Let me know what you think of this news story. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy gaming. And now comes the all-important decision of supporting the Maverick Army. Join the Maverick Rebellion today. Subscribe and become a Maverick. We are a tight-knit community who desire to change the gaming stereotype into something better. Together, we will revolutionize the world of gaming and the way gaming is viewed on YouTube and across all platforms. Mavericks unite. Subscribe today and become a Maverick with us. I'm Protomario, and I approve this message.